neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Sampson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And the Seminoles come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to run for the first down. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Returner looking to create better field position. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in way downfield. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, playing, of course, in Florida State.
And the Noles are in the red zone. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And here's the handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. He'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. Completion to the left on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Short throw to the sideline. Forced out after just a short gain.
Well, a quick short throw here. Not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
A running play called on 4th down. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's caught. It's Williams. In the clear at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The pass rush closing in. Who's going to take off here? He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down and 10 now. Back in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Gonna run it. It's Williams. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking right. This one caught. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd and short, easy 1st down. No, denied, stopped, bring up 3rd down.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. It is 23 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Here comes a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. The defense has got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw, caught over the middle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Knowles will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Let's a fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Has the first down and more. scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's brought down there. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back at the last possession and then in a pick. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He hands it off from the gun. And tackled there by the defense.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Carr. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Trying to find room. It's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
At 1st down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
To the air, it's Carr. And a catch made in the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it's Fielder returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The Seminoles will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Trying to find some room. It's Williams. Got the first down and still motoring. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
To throw, it's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look, down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires. Now they got a tough decision here on fourth down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. On the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Look out, room to run here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. The Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it here. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Just gets it away, taking a shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They're back worked up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Looks. Player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Seminoles pick up enough for a first down here. And he drops back in the gun. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Using his legs, it's Swanson. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The back's got it. Breaks free. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Noles are going to cash in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Play number 12 on this drive coming up is the defense wearing down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on 3rd down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Knowles. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Richardson. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here late. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. As the first down is still going. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line. It will lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Dropping back, it's Carr. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 40 and sets his offense up in good position. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They're going to run it. That's a strong stiff arm. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay inbounds. Incomplete.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will